Hi there, my name is Aaron Short and welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I'm talking about the Waza-Air. Okay, so headphones. I saw these on the Andertons. I didn't get a new job, by the way. I saw them on the Andertons channel and a lot of people, my friends, were talking about them. People live in apartments that cannot play loud. Now here's a background about this. I actually just did a video on in-ear monitors and I really love these in-ear monitors that I recommended. These are great. And headphones are great too. I find headphones, and especially these in-ears, are great for voice, acoustic guitar, clean guitar. But once I get to the kind of heavy guitar sounds, it can get fizzy and just like your head's basically right next to a guitar cabinet with no reverb. Now what I've found is with the Kemper, they have some settings in there for headphones, which I'll cover in another video. I've actually got them enabled right now. It's pure cab, and also the headphone has like a room kind of setting, so it adds like some ambience. Not ambience, but it makes it more like you're in a room in the headphones. It's their own setting in there. And then I also like to turn up the reverb on a morph setting a lot. So I press a button, I get a ton of reverb. All those things combined with decent headphones or decent monitors, they get you pretty close. You don't get the feel of an amp. I mean, the term feel, but it's not the same as playing an amp, even at reasonable volumes. It's not. But it gets me close enough that I can enjoy it. What I'm hoping with these Bluetooth headphones is that they will give an even better sense of that. And I'm going to try them with the app that comes with them, which I believe uses the sounds in them. The sounds are in the headphones. You control it with the app. I believe they're the same sounds as the Katana. And you'll know I'm a big fan of the Katana. As you know, you've seen that video, I'm sure. I've done a review of that. Great sounds. I'm also going to try it through the Kemper. But the first thing I'll do is I'll play these headphones through the Kemper to really get a sense of what I like. And then I'll try those both ways on their own. And if it works with the Kemper, I'll give you a full review of my thoughts of the quality. And most importantly, you'll see my reaction. You won't hear anything because obviously it's a headphone demo. I can't really demo it to you. And there's no way to output the line out from them. But hopefully you'll get a sense of the reaction of what I think. So, same as in the Andertons video, they did the same thing. Now, what am I concerned about? Well, I'm concerned about the 2.4 Wi-Fi, which is causing me no end of problems in this apartment. My wonderful Sennheiser system has not been working in this apartment. I cannot make it work, but it works fine everywhere else. So I thought there might be a line out option with these. I don't think there is, and if it cuts out, then these aren't going to work for me. In that case, I have to return them, and I hope they will then make a wired version or improve the Wi-Fi. That's for another video. Wi-Fi right now is driving me crazy, especially in an apartment in New York near the airport. That's not a good place to be for Wi-Fi. Okay, so let's get started. First of all, please do subscribe to the channel. I really appreciate it. And I have to be honest, the more subscribers I get, the more videos I want to make. And the more videos I want to make, the more content you can have. And the better it will be for everyone. So please click right now on the subscribe button. I'd appreciate it. Okay, so first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to play my studio headphones through my Kemper with all the headphone stuff turned on and some extra reverbs. Let me tell you what I think. So this is the clean. Clean sound really good. Not as good, but nice. And if I turn on the extra reverb setting on my morph, I'm pretty happy. That's like an 8 out of 10 compared to a real amp, a speaker in the room. Maybe an 8.5. Okay, onto my crunchy Hendrix sound. Again, with added reverb to help the feeling of being in an actual room. Starting to get fizzy. It's okay. This is more of a 6.5, 7. It's okay. With the reverb it helps. Maybe a 7, it's decent. And then my chuggy heavy sound. As you know, I love the tones in this thing, but it's a bit buzzy. It's like my head's right next to a speaker cabinet. It's okay. It also feels a bit close to my head. Of course, the headphones make you feel a bit isolated anyway. But I'm hoping that the Boss headphones will remove this sense of my head next to a speaker, that buzzy, uninspiring, flat sound. Bearing in mind that this is better than most other options that I've tried. Okay. So this is what I'm trying to improve the most, this sound here. Okay, having said that, let's switch over. So it's the old transmitter we recognize, the WLT, that I've actually reviewed before on my channel. So it won't work with some acoustic guitars because of the stereo jack here, but it'll work with my Strat. That's really what I'm interested in today. You plug it in the bottom to sync and charge. That's convenient. So one cable to charge everything, although you can charge it separately. And that cable is, if you can find it here, it's a standard USB, sort of mini USB port. I'd like to see USB-C now, I think. We're kind of moving towards that, but it's okay. Plenty of these around. They don't feel, I mean, they feel light, kind of light, which is obviously is very important. And this part feels okay, but the actual plastic on them feels a little cheap, dare I say, for the money. These are around $300. And this part here feels a bit cheap too. They don't feel quite as premium as I was hoping, but having said that, if that makes them lighter, I'm kind of okay with that because I don't want anything heavy on my head. That's not good. Okay, so I've fully charged everything. I've also gone to the App Store and downloaded the app. That is a Waza-Air app. It's like the Katana Air app, but obviously for these headphones. And it just loads up and looks like this. It says, please watch your hearing when using these. Obviously, very important, okay? Okay, so now I'm going to pair the two. Activate Bluetooth on your smartphone. Tap the MIDI device button list below. Allow Bluetooth, yes. The app is now loading and connecting, and indeed it is loaded. You can download this to the App Store on your device, and you can obviously have a look at it and just check through the settings and stuff. So you see it's got stage, static, surround, off, the type, the guitar position, positioning, stage or studio type, and level. And then there's a section for the amp controls. So I'm going to go through some sounds right now and just tell you my reactions. And I'll edit this video down so you don't see the whole thing. But I'm going to go through and just watch my face and listen to the comments I make to see what we think of this product. Here we go. Let's see then. See how comfortable they are. Oh, I just pressed a button by mistake. Hope I didn't do anything silly. Okay, yeah, they are light and they are They are light, they are comfortable. Is this? Oh, let me set it off. I must have turned them on with that button. So this is off, and it's already set to a tone. A much chunkier tone with delay than I had on there, actually. A really great tone. Boss with their modeling is so good. I'd say it's on a level of the Kemper. You don't get the same options, and you know, there's obviously with the Kemper, there's millions of amps and things. Has the looper and everything, great tuner. But the Katana sounds, I think they're great. So it's great. It still sounds like that close to the speaker thing. Obviously, it's got delays and reverbs. It sounded good. About the same as that, I'd say. Right, let's turn it on. Let's start with surround. Here we go. I'm scared. I'm nervous here. Can't really tell a difference. Let me go back to off again. So off is just in each ear, like the standard headphones. Surround, yeah, it feels the same, but like the sound's coming from everywhere, like behind you. It's better, but it's not blowing me away. Static. Static, what does that mean? Please refer to the manual. Oh. That means the amp is right where you are, and if I turn, it's like when I turn around like this, I hear the amp in this ear. And you can actually see it moving on the app itself as I turn my head. So you could just turn it yourself with the app, but it's actually following my head. That's cool technology. That should be in in-ear monitors. So like when you're playing with a band and you turn, it's like you're turning. Maybe, I don't know. The reason I like in-ear monitors is so that that doesn't happen. So it's the sound is always in both ears. But this is basically like trying to say, hey, the amp is there, and as you turn, the sound is turning. No connectivity issues yet. Also, this is working great so far. I'm pretty happy. Hopefully, I didn't just jinx it. I like that a lot. It just adds for an old school guy like me, it just adds a little realness. I know I'm completely contradicting myself with what I said about the in-ears being cool, both being in the same position all the time, but this is a slightly different thing. All right, stage. I think that's going to put the amp behind me like I'm on stage. Yeah, it's fine. Okay, so basically it's put the guitar and the amp behind me now, and you can see that on the app as well. It's behind. But man, the tones from the app, not the app, because the app is controlling the hardware in here, so there's not much latency. The latency comes from this, and you're sitting very close anyway, so there's no latency. But the tones from the Waza app, wow, they're so good. Honestly, boss, great job. I'm just on the first setting as well, but that's great. In fact, what is this setting? What am I using right now? Let me see. It's the lead. Okay, so it's like that. It's lead, and obviously there's some effects on there too. There's some delay. Oh, the reverb's off. Wow. Let me put some reverb on then. Wow. Oh, I'm glad you can't hear my mistakes right now. Hey, that's really cool. I like that. So let me go back to the gyro ambience again. Now, there's also a setting for studio. That was stage. This is studio. Not quite sure what it's doing. Let me turn it off again. The thing is, I gotta say, the sounds, just this first preset is so good anyway. That's almost worth the price of admission alone. With that and the fact it's wireless as well, and you can just take this on vacation with you and sit and play guitar. It sounds amazing just like that. But then the fact you can turn on this like surround thing or whatever, wherever you want the amp to be. I mean, I don't think off the bat right now it's going to replace my amp in the room. I still think that's more fun. But bearing in mind I want to play late at night and I don't want my neighbors complaining about me. And I can also play backing tracks through here as well. And the fact I can kind of put it on the stage modes and then play a backing track. So it'll be like the backing track will be playing and I can sound like I'm on stage with a band. Now, like I said, you might not like that. You might just want the sound in both ears, which I think is for the surround effect. But if you do like that whole kind of... It's a little... Is it gimmicky? I can't comment right now. If you're a real traditional player that believes in amp in the room stuff, then I think that would be great for you. If you're used to in-ears, I think the surround option will be better for you. But yeah, I mean, it's still headphones, but it's probably the best experience It's a bit of a cop-out, right? Probably the best headphone sound I've had. I love that. It doesn't have that weird thing in your ear either. Honestly, it just sounds really good. Yeah, now I've got that weird thing in my ear again. That's got that fizziness back, right? Right? But this, with the ambience at 50 on the static setting, with that as well, I don't have a sense of that. Wow. So, quick summary for those that want it. Very comfortable. Remember, these will play regular music from your phone as well, and you can also play over that. Great for YouTube lessons late at night. I'm kind of, I wish I could put these on you right now and you could hear them. I mean, honestly, like the sounds in the app, the heavy sounds are so good. I mean, boss, great job. I want another clean. Maybe I can dial one in somehow using a different, like a crunch amp, but I want the clean from the new guitar. I want a cleaner, clean. But the heavy is amazing. The technology works. Only time will tell if it's a gimmick, because do you want that even? Having it's kind of cool. Like some nights to stand up, put some I could put these flashing lights on, put a backing track, round of applause, and kind of feel like I'm on stage. If you know a guitarist and don't know what to buy them these, because even just as headphones to practice on vacation, and if they already have something like a Helix or a Kemper, when you combine them and set them up, and with the Helix, you could have another amp. You have two amps, two cabs, and place one further away, like further distance on the setting. So you can trick that as well to do basically what this is doing. But my goodness, like it just pulls this out into these. I really recommend these. I really do. Like if you struggle with headphones at all and you want the best experience, get these headphones. I'm so excited. But if you own a Kemper, get these headphones. That was so cool. I just want to play it again right now. To have your settings and all your effects and these headphones on and play a backing track, adds, again, stick that delay in there. Okay, you won't be wireless. Who cares? I don't really care about that. I wish they made just a wired option, because I still don't trust that receiver, although I've got to say it works perfectly. Now, if that changes, I will post an update. Okay, hang on. I have to make a quick amendment. I didn't want to post the initial reactions straight off without using it just a little bit more. I did find some cool features, hidden features in the app and everything. Not hidden, but like there is EQ, so you can make that clean sound much brighter with the EQ block. You can really tweak the sounds. The sounds are so good. I'm so impressed with their amp sounds. They're amazing. Spend some time with the different EQs effects. Dial them in. They sound great. There is, however, one problem. I love the way the surround thing works. It sounds great. The sound becomes more three-dimensional. I also love the option of having the amp kind of behind you, like you're on stage with a band. It adds this like cool reverb, which is like you're in an auditorium on the stage and the amp's behind you. It's really fantastic. But there's a problem. There's a problem. And now maybe I shouldn't have rushed out and got this day one. Always wait a few weeks. Always wait. Give them a chance to fix firmware. They obviously wanted these out for Christmas. And maybe there's a firmware update coming. The problem is, what if there isn't? This is the issue. While I'm playing, I've got everything right, everything's set, I'm not moving around much, but the amp is going from behind me and shifting, and it's not good, so you have to reset it. So there's something up with that sensor in there. I hope they can fix it with firmware. Here's what I'll do. I'll reach out to Boss, and if they give me an answer, I'll put it in the comment section below. If it warrants a whole video, I'll make a video. So make sure you're subscribed. Stay tuned, and I do love these headphones, but they need to fix that issue very soon. Okay, so stay tuned to the channel, and I'll update you. If you get these in the next few weeks and you find the same thing, please post it below, and let's share the information with each other so we can see if we can get this sorted out with Boss. All right, until next time, stay tuned. Bye-bye.